Hollywood today and we're going to be heading all the way down to Key West. It's a bit of a drive, but we're making some stops along the way and I'm going to be showing you some of our favourite places. Okay, so first stop we're making down the Keys is Robbie's of Islamorada. So Islamorada is the second key after Key Largo on the way to Key West. And basically you can feed the tarpons here, which are like really big fish, and there's food and like little stands where you can do some shopping, ice cream, etc. So it's a really cool place to stop on your way down. Pulled up at the beginning of Big Pine Key to watch the sunset. So it's a gorgeous sky behind me, not that this really does it any justice. It's basically right at the end of like one of the old like rickety bridges. So we've just pulled over to take some pictures and stuff, and then we're going to be heading straight down to Key West. So we made it to Key West. We've just checked into our hotel and it's about 11 o'clock at night now. So we had a little drive down DUVAL Street. We stopped at the southernmost point, took some pictures in the dark. So we haven't really eaten much except for snacks. So we're just gonna go out onto DUVAL Street now, maybe grab a quick bite to eat, maybe have a drink, and then we have a full day in Key West tomorrow.
Solid summer night sky, got me feeling high. Your love is like a remedy, your body feeling right. Missing lips I've never kissed, I just need a taste. Hooked on you and addict, I can't let you slip away. Take me in, take me down, I wanna feel your love right now. Take me in.
Good morning guys, we have just woken up in Key West for day 2 down here. We had a great night on DUVAL Street last night. We had some drinks at the Flying Monkeys, we got a Wendy's, we went to Rick's, we also ended up at, oh, chicken, at Red Garter Saloon, which you can look up what that is. We ended up going to bed at about 3 AM last night. So we're up again, we're raring to go, and we're actually on our way to a place called Say Yes in Key West. Ah, cool. Because we are potentially going to be having our wedding down in Key West.
even if I try. My love, my love, my love, she keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. My love, my love, my love, she keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm.
Okay, so we've finished our wedding planning for the day. We got a Subway for lunch and now we're going to hire some bikes. So we're going to cycle down DUVAL Street and then hopefully catch the sunset at Mallory Square, because they do like a sunset celebration every night. I think that's what it's called. And then we'll get some dinner afterwards. I'm thinking potentially gelato and ice cream. Gelato and ice cream? Pizza and gelato. There's a place called Duettos, which is apparently really nice. And then potentially another night out on DUVAL Street. So we will see. So we're just checking out of our hotel now. We're going to be driving up to Miami today from Key West. So we had a great night last night. We went to Duettos for dinner, and just a little tip, Duettos was amazing. The pizza was great and the gelato was also really nice, but it's not a restaurant. It is more of a takeout. So don't do what I did and get dressed up to go there, because it is not a sit-down meal, but I would definitely recommend it. Another place I would recommend is the Flying Monkeys, which is like a frozen cocktail bar, and you get like a souvenir cup, and the banana breeze and the pina colada cocktail is really, really good. Also, Rick's is a really cool bar. So if you want something to like suit everyone, there's like live music, you've got like kind of a club scene upstairs, you've got a strip club, then Rick's is perfect and it's so much fun. Also, bikes is a fantastic way to get around. Parking is like $4 around DUVAL Street, and bikes are like $10 for the whole day. So we're going to drive back up to Miami now. We're going to make a few stops up the Keys because we didn't make as many stops on the way down as I would have liked. So off to Miami we go. Okay, so we've just stopped at a place called Hurricane Hull, which is literally just outside Key West on Stock Island. So just as you're driving off like the main quay, as you're coming out, it's on your right. And basically there's a chance you will see manatees here and nurse sharks and tarpons. So it's a really cool place to come to. You can also like rent jet skis and kayaks and stuff and go around the mangroves. So it's a really cool place to stop out or to have lunch or anything like that. So we've just pulled up on the side of the road because behind me is the most gorgeous water I've ever seen. It's so pretty. This is on Islamorada, or someone actually told me it was Islamorada or something like that the other day, just past Robbie's, and it's on your right as you're driving to Miami. It's incredible and it's absolutely boiling. So we've just pulled up at a place called MORADA Bay, which is on the left side of the road as you're driving to Miami from the Keys, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It is like the perfect photo opportunity. There's like palm trees and white sand, blue waters. It is so gorgeous. Maybe we should have our wedding here. Like this, that looks pretty nice to me. So we've just stopped at the John Pennycam Coral Reef State Park. Hopefully I've said that correctly. Basically this is on Key Largo, so that is the first key that you come to, or the last key coming off the Keys. So basically you can like hire paddleboards here, you can go swimming, although there are crocodiles apparently. So just watch out for the crocs. But yeah, there's like boat tours and stuff like that, so it's a really cool place. Most state parks, or maybe all state parks, do have an admissions fee, but they're so beautiful, like they're so well kept that it's so worth it. We were actually too late to hire a kayak today because they closed at 4 o'clock, but we might have a swim and we're going to do some exploring. So this state park is actually famous for its underwater statue of Jesus Christ. So I'm pretty sure it's called Christ of the Abyss. And you basically get a boat tour out to the coral reef and you can see the statue and all of the amazing fish. It took us a whole day to drive back. I'm actually a little bit sad to be back in Miami. Not that it's the end of our vacation yet, but the Keys has just like a different atmosphere and a different vibe. It's just such an amazing place. There's like chickens running around everywhere, everyone's so happy, there's always something going on, but it's so chilled. It's like one of my favorite places in the world. I would 100% live there. So if you are debating on whether to go down to the Keys, I would definitely recommend it. You will not regret it. It is absolutely incredible. The drive as well is just absolutely gorgeous. One place on the way down that I wish we had stopped at, but it was actually closed on Sundays, is a place called Norsbury Farm, which is as you go down to the Keys before you actually get to Key Largo, a place called Homestead. And basically they do strawberry picking, so you can pick fresh strawberries, and they do the most incredible sticky cinnamon rolls. So I would highly recommend Norsbury Farm on your way down, and it will fuel you for the journey. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video all about the Keys, and if you want to see any more, sort of let me know in the comments what you want to see or where I should go next. If there's anywhere similar to the Keys, I would love to know, because I will be there. But anyway, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.